Hey, this is Matt once again. We're about to end the video. And this is a paid request for Vonte. Thank you so much for that. And for those interested in requesting any type of videos, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal. Do have a Cash App as well. Links are down below in the info box. I'll get to as soon as I can. And Vonte wanted me to react to a Ren and Stimpy adult party cartoon episode, Ren Seeks Help. I have a feeling why he requested this. This is usually Vonte's MO. Not that I'm complaining, but I know you, man. You want me to get pissed. And you probably will see that, because while I do like the original Ren and Stimpy show, despite the creator being a total piece of shit, this was left more to that guy's ineptitude, however you want to put it, where I think I did a video on what I thought were the worst cartoons of all time, and this adult party cartoon was on it, because it's like a fucking jag-off, just learning how to curse, learning how to screw, learning how to jerk off. I don't have the sex and boobies and gore and with none of the wit, none of the creativity. It's like, look, what we edgy, edgelord. That's what I'm thinking of. John K, who probably is with the KKK, might as well with all those awful shit he's in. Just edgelord, edgelord the cartoon. Like the original Ren and Stimpy had gross stuff, but there was a bit more heart and a little bit more warmth. And I think Billy West didn't come back for this because he knew this was... I think. Don't quote me on that. But this is for Ren Seeks Help. I'm not going to show the video because of copyright. But it's 21 minutes, 47 seconds. And pause at the beginning. 3, 2, 1, pressing play. Isn't this the one Ren kills a bunch of animals? So Stimpy is trying while Ren is looking. Yeah, I don't think that's Billy West. I don't think so. At least it doesn't sound like him. So apparently Ren said something horrible. We don't know what he said, though. Yeah, that's definitely not Billy West. You could tell that's not Billy West as Stimpy. If it is, maybe try to hide his voice, but... So we don't know what Ren said, but it was so awful. Stimpy's like crying uncontrollably, and Ren is now crying. He says, I know I'm insane. Can't control my violent urges. So maybe Ren said, I don't know, I was going to bash your brains in, or break your fucking neck, or fuck you in the ass. I don't fucking know. Is that what he said? I swear Stimpy said, I'm going to kill you. So is that what Ren said? You know, I'm 2.5... Now that I think about it, I'm 2.5 minutes in. What's funny about this? so far. If you like the character, Stimpy is crying uncontrollably. Ren is depressed. Probably said he's going to kill him or break his neck or rip his heart out or something. Now he's trying some more, and the glass in the house broke. Ren's walked away depressed. What about this is funny? This is a comedy. Just the asshole creators forgot that. They was too busy touching fucking you know what. Yeah, there's a documentary about Ren and Stimpy. Happy Happy Joy Joy or something. Very interesting but sad documentary where I mean, it's a good show, and sadly that dark shadow is always going to be above it because of what this guy. I'm not going to go into details of what the guy did. It just pissed me off. Just look up. You can look up online anywhere. Yeah, I'm not going to get into it. It just pissed me off. I'll get away from this. It'll be a whole fucking 20-minute rant on that. But yeah, this adult party cartoon was not beloved. A lot of people did not like this. It's not just me. A lot of people did not like this shit. It's okay, you don't have Ren and Stimpy, and you don't have as much of the rules and regulations of the network. But you just, again, you realize those rules and regulations were there for a reason. At least for this. So he sees Mr. Horse, his therapist. You see me do it? Yep. Yes, you have. Even the way this scene is, well, the scene before, it's like Ren's almost off the fucking screen while the horse is like front and center. So now we're seeing flashbacks. Him being born. So we see him come out of his mom's vag. Cut the umbilical cord. And I guess Deer, Bambi, whatever, took the umbilical cord or something? So now Ren as a baby is ripping the legs off of a fucking centipede. I mean, what's funny about that? Oh, he's torturing a bug who's screaming in pain, please stop. So now here's another bug, which Ren has a hook at the end of his tongue. So he's torturing bugs who can talk. He kills and burns multiple ants. So he's a serial killer. Like, this is literally how... Oh god, now he's got a frog. And yeah, I mean, I remember that one of the early Beavis and Butthead was like fraud baseball. But that was like early on, and I think my judge knew, yeah, I shouldn't be doing that kind of shit later on. Super firecracker up a fraud's ass here. We know where this is going. I guess he's alive, it's just his asshole is... Now he's pressing the wheel against the frog and his intestines are shooting now? Or his tongue. And I don't know, is he alive? Right now he's got a car and he's shocking the shit out of the frog. What in the flying fuck is funny about any of this? I just say maybe he thought, well, think of the old Looney Tunes where rabbit season, Dutch season, and Daffy Duck gets shot accidentally. This would be like if Elmer Fudd was like breaking each of Daffy Duck's fucking fingers. Or ripping his hair out step by step. So the frog was begging to die and he doesn't let him. So instead he smokes a cigarette, goes with a kid who's looks like he's 8 years old like him, and Ren's like, oh, look at that girl in the skirt, which, knowing what we know about the maker of this, even more creepy. The entire fucking episode is just more creepy and weird than fucking funny. Maybe he thought he was doing like black humor, but there's nothing witty or clever about it. It just, oh, he tortured animals for the past 10 fucking minutes. That's another thing. If you liked these characters, do you want to see your character in a cartoon looked at as a fucking potential serial killer? I mean, there's violent stuff in cartoons. I mean, how many times did Homer Simpson choke Bart Simpson? But there's always like a either a balance or a tone or just... So the joke here is the frog keeps asking him, finish me off. As in the life. At least the father slapped the shit out of him. Damn, the cat can't even get away from the fucking puke. Shout point, why the hell are you giving a gun to a boy? Oh, of course. I should have known. Frog, do you really want this? Can you just go somewhere and, I don't know, find a doctor? The fucking father's a preacher and slapped the fucking wife in the face. Now he's bringing the fraud to X marked in the spot. He's going to chainsaw him? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, man. Okay, Leatherface. He's not chainsawing it. I can say it. You didn't raise him right at all. Seemed to get horny for a preacher man. So now his parents are making out. Great. So he threw the frog in the garbage. He's talking about how it was a blur. Then he met Stimpy. He wouldn't feel anything, so he kept. So we're going to get to. So we're going to get to what he actually did. Oh, he's going to whisper, and we're not going to know. So he's purposely saying gibberish, so he's telling the guy very in depth, but we don't know what it is. So we're supposed to put our own imagination to the test of what he did. So, of course, it being an adult, he could curse. He says, "You're fucking crazy." Can't be mad about this because he deserves to get the shit kicked out of him. The horse is doing it. Damn, Horsey being a pussy, letting the damn Ren do all the work. Jesus Christ. So he beat the horse to death, bit the guy's hand off, eat and swallowed it. This would be like if I watched Ninja Turtles and then there's a fucking episode where they become fucking cannibals. And ate April O'Neil at the end. Jesus Christ. I was going to the funny farm. Say hi to Chevy Chase for me. Jesus. My fucking God. So now the frog seen this fucking therapist, I guess? He'd be the bearer of bad news. I think he's dead. Don't think he's going to help you now. Oh, he got the gun. Oh, actually, it's going through the crest, but let me look. What does it say for who voices Stimpy? Eric Baze? Yeah, so. Good on Billy West for not saying yes to this bullshit. Good on Billy West. Because he knew this was, I mean, if he knew, probably at this point, you would think maybe at this point he knew something was up with this fucking guy. But even if not, yeah, thank God he's like, no, I'm not dealing with this fucking asshole and his bullshit. Throw this in the fucking garbage, this fucking thing, man. Jesus H. Christ. Jesus. That further once again show why I hate that fucking thing so much. That sucks. It's there's nothing funny about it. It's just hate. fucking 20 minutes of animated hate. See Stimpy try. And of course, it's not his voice, so he sounds weird because of that. Just Billy West had good sense and foresight to not do this shit. Then Ren goes to the psychologist. Then he tortured animals for 10 fucking minutes. Then the horse beat the shit out of him as he deserves, but he kills the horse. Then he bites someone's hand off and goes to the funny farm. And I don't get what is supposed to be funny about that. What's supposed to be hilarious about that? It's like, well, yeah, those cartoons, they have violence in it. If Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck, or okay, let's say Daffy Duck, he just went around and just hunted animals with a fucking bow and arrow for 10 minutes and ate them. It's like, I don't know what the fuck they were doing, man. 21 minutes of just animated hate. Like I said, an edgelord. He's a fucking edgelord. I don't know what the fuck this guy's doing nowadays. But what was the name of the documentary? It is called Happy Happy Joy. Oh, the Ren and Stimpy story. Which, I mean, I guess the documentary's there to buy for $19. That's a lot, though, for a documentary. Hour and 45 minutes. And there's not much for features, but definitely a sad story. It's definitely a depressing story at times. But that's an interesting documentary because he did a lot of the people involved and kind of the joy of doing the show in the early stages and fights with the censors, and then you get into the find out who this person created really was and what they really did and all this other shit. So we'll talk to you later.